Welcome to Thornton360. Thanks for joining us. Thornton Fire recently took part in a unique rescue.
We train extensively for situations like this, but I have never been involved in something like that before. Well, we were dispatched to a call for someone trapped underground calling for help.
We saw one of the grates that were open, and they were trying to maintain contact with a victim who was on the other side of a tunnel that we couldn't get through.
All of those drainage tunnels and pipes are a maze under there. It was complete darkness. I think he got in there and got disoriented. He found the little tunnel that the first arriving crews were able to communicate with him through, but he certainly couldn't get out that way.
During that time, we got our confined space gear, which is mainly breathing. That's what it is. It's a long umbilical cord tube, about 300 feet worth of hose that we attach ourselves to. We've got an outside air supply, and then we go in on that.
The issue that we were concerned with, we have comm lines and air lines that we breathe through, and they're only 300 feet long. By the time we reached him, we'd maxed out the length of our lines.
You know, you're crawling on your belly, moving your arms on your elbows, and you're just hoping that things open up somewhere, and thankfully they did.
There wasn't enough oxygen in that environment for him. It wasn't a survivable amount of oxygen, which could have been how he got stuck in there.
So he's very lucky somebody was there.
People looking for shelter, people looking to get out of the elements, and finding access into areas like this that we haven't seen a lot of in the past.
It's a very hazardous place, very dangerous place, but take shelter.
As heavy rains would have obviously flooded the area that we were in.
Sometimes you actually get to do the things that you are training to do.
Tech rescue is one of those calls where we train a lot for it, but we don't often get to practice it. So when we get to do something like this, it's a recharge. Yeah, so for me, it's pretty cool.
A colorful new art show recently opened at Thornton's Oz Gallery.
This is Rachel Hausman. I'm an artist from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm being hosted at the Thornton Oz Gallery, and I'll be here through September 20th with my ColorScapes show. I am obsessed with the road. I love to travel, I love to camp, and I love the landscape of the Southwest. What you're going to see in this show is a collection of works that I've done in person, on site, at real locations around the Southwest. I'm a plein air painter, which means I paint on site as quickly as I can to capture a moment and the spirit of the land. What I also do is I take my art back to the studio and create these colorscapes in hopes that people can capture a bit of what we can't hold on to when we're out in the desert, because it's so hot, it's so dry, it's so remote. But when you have one of these pieces with you, you can actually experience the desert and tune into it and become one with it without having to go through all the elements. You all are invited to come down to the Oz Gallery and make your choice. I've got a variety of paintings here at the gallery until September 20th. Come down and there's a little ballot box you can enter the title, and they'll eventually pick the one that you have chosen for the city of Thornton.
Get city information and report issues in English and Spanish with the City of Thornton's TextMyGov. Connect via text message. Skip a phone call. Use your mobile phone's text messaging service to quickly report issues and find information on the go. 24/7 assistance. With smart texting technology, get answers by searching keywords anytime, day or night. Get started today. Text HI to 303-502-TEXT, 303-502-8398. Search topics like trash recycling, building permits, pothole, park maintenance, pay my bill, jobs, and much more. The City of Thornton's TextMyGov, 303-502-TEXT, 303-502-8398.
Demolition of the existing Thornton Shopping Center buildings was recently completed. During the remainder of 2024, staff intends to complete the community-based reuse visioning process and continue the environmental cleanup process. You can get more information on the project at gocot.net/ThorntonShopCTR. Here's a look at the progress being made at the Thornton Community Center site. Work on the new facility continues as the city looks forward to a fall 2024 opening. Get more information on the project at gocot.net/TCC. There are 2 Housing Needs Assessment public input meetings coming up. At these meetings, you can share your experiences to help assess our city's housing needs and develop solutions. The meetings will be held Tuesday, July 30th at 10 a.m. and Wednesday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. Both meetings will be held at Community Connections, 9471 Dorothy Boulevard. For more information, call 720-977-5800, visit gocot.net/housing, or email housing@thorntoncode.gov. Grab a blanket and popcorn. Neighborhood movies in the park are scheduled through mid-August at parks across Thornton. The fun starts at 7 p.m., with movies beginning at dusk. See the complete movie list at gocot.net/movies. The sun is shining and Thornton's city pools are now open for the season. Both Park Village Pool and City Pool are ready for you to cool off. Get pool hours and information at thorntonparks.com. Great news for park enthusiasts. Loma Linda Park and Loomis Park recently received upgrades as part of Thornton's annual playground replacement program. Thornton prioritizes park improvements based on age and condition, ensuring kids have safe and fun play areas. That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.